First to our fundamental principle of counting is the permutation. So the term permutation refers to the arrangement of all or part of a set of objects. So some useful permutation techniques involve the following. First, we have the factorial. Or yung factorial natin, yun yung ating n tapos may ganyan. Okay? So any number na merong exclamation point. So yun yung ating factorial. Next is the permutation itself. And the other one is the circular permutation. And the last one is the permutation with repetition. So for factorial, if all of the elements are to be arranged in a certain order, the number of permutations can be attained or obtained by simple multiplication rule. Consider the letters. So halimbawa, we have example sa factorial muna tayo. We have the letters A, B, and C. So ayan, A, B, and C. So tatlo yan, ano? So tatlong letters yan. And is to be arranged, then these are the positive arrangement. Okay? So pwede siyang maging ABC. Pwede din naman siyang maging ACB. Pwede din naman siyang maging BAC. Pwede din naman siyang BCA. Or CAB and CBA. Kung tatlo lang, or halimbawa yung ating numbers of letters, or kung ilan yung ating ipipermute ay konti lang naman, maliit lang naman yung digits, pwede nyo siyang gawin na ganito. Okay? Ito yung pinaka-simplest or simplest type paano mag-determine ng factorial method dito sa permutation. But paano kung A to Z, or halimbawa marami na yung ipipermute natin using factorial method? So gagamit na tayo ng ating calculator, which is gagamitin natin itong 3 factorial na yan. At ang lalabas dyan kasi ito, di ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways. Ito lahat, no? 6 ways. So dapat itong 3 factorial naman na to is also equals to 6 ways. So gamit tayo ng calculator. Tapos, I hope meron kayong scientific calculator, and yung scientific calculator nyo ay merong factorial. So ang factorial dyan, kung nakikita nyo po, ito yun. Ayan. Yung x, yung button niya is x raised to negative 1, or sa taas merong ibang color na x tapos exclamation point, which is kailangan mo munang pindutin itong shift para ang gaganang function is yung second function niya. Okay? So example, ano ba yung ano natin kanina? 3 and factorial. Ayan. Then equals to 6. Ayan. Ito yung sagot niya. So tama naman yung ating ginawa kanina. So kung magko-compute kayo ng factorial sa calculator, you just have to write kung ano yung number, say for instance 5, tapos shift, tapos pindutin nyo yung factorial na yan, tapos lalabas na yung sagot. Halimbawa naman, 20 factorial, so that is, yan, ang dami. No? So, ganun lang po siya. So, I hope na meron kayo nito. Downloadable naman siya sa Google, tawag dyan, sa Play Store, yung scientific calculator na ganito. So, it can also be mathematically computed using the basic counting principle. So, consider that for the first letter, there are 3 possible choices, A, B, C, no? Nag-assume tayo that we have chosen B. We will have 2 choices for the second letter, or A and C, until we have only 1 option for the last letter. So ano yung ibig sabihin nun? Ito pa yung isa pa, para hindi kayo, kahit wala kayong calculator na may factorial, pwede din naman. Kasi di ba yung ABC, 3 yun, 3 pilian. So unang pili, 3 pa yung pilian mo. So we have 3. Okay? And then, times, ilan na lang yung natira? Siyempre, 2 na lang. So, wala ka ng ibang pagpipilian, kundi 2 na lang. Or times 2. And sa pangatlong pili mo, ano lang yung natira? Isa na lang din. Wala nang ibang pagpipilian. So, that is 1. So, therefore, that is 3 times 2 times 1, or 3 factorial is equals to 3 times 2 times 1. That is equals to 6 ways. So, this can be best stated using the rule. The number of permutations of n distinct object is n factorial. So, another example. So, in how many ways can 3 boys and 3 girls sit in a row? So, yan. Paano naman daw kapag, ito isulat ko ng example, 3 boys and 3 girls ay uupo sila sa isang row ng upuan. Ayan. So, pwede natin siyang gawin na, ano ba? Marami, no? Ayan. So, pero, ilan ba yung uupo? Di ba yung n natin dyan is 6? Okay? So, gagawin natin siyang n factorial is equals to 6. Or that is equals to 6 factorial. Sa calculator natin, that is 720 ways. Or sa ating manual calculation, that is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is equals to 720 ways. Yan yung pwedeng maupo sila sa isang single set or single na row na upuan. Okay, next. The group of boys will be considered as one. Okay? And the girls will be arranged separately. So meaning, yung boys gagawin natin siyang 1, tapos yung girls separately pa rin. So, ibig sabihin, yung n natin dyan is equals to 4. So that is n factorial is equals to 4 factorial, that is equals to 24. Or, in other way, that is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and that is equals to 24 ways. Okay? So, ganun po siya, paano tayo mag-compute. So, paano naman kung girls lang? So, i-cancel natin yung boys. So, yung ating n naman is 3. Okay? So, meaning, that is n factorial is equals to 3 factorial, or that is equals to 6. Or yun nga, yung kanina nating example na 3 times 2 times 1 is equals to 6. Okay. So, next example. How about this one? So, arranging, another example tayo. Paano naman kung meron kang 10 books? So, arranging 10 books to a shelf. Alam nyo naman siguro yung shelf na yung lalagyan ng book. Okay. So, madali lang yan kasi gagamit lang tayo ng n factorial niyan. Diba? Kasi kung ito yung shelves, kunyari ito yung shelves, yan. So, meron ditong book. Halimbawa, ito yung book 1, ayan, 2, book 3, book 4, ayan. Siyempre, iba-iba yung height niya, no? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 na ba yan? Okay. Ito yung book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ayan. Siyempre, i-arrange mo siya. Pwedeng mauna yung 1. Pwede naman mauna yung 5. Diba? Ang daming pwedeng arrangement na mangyari dito. At sa dami ng 10 na yan, kung gagawa kayo nung kagaya nung kanina, yung ABC natin na example, baka abutin tayo ng 2025. So, ang gagamitin na lang natin is yung factorial method, which is yung n factorial or 10 factorial. So, that is equals to, ilan ba yan? So, i-compute natin siya using our calculator. 10 factorial is equals to 3,628,800. Okay, so this is 3,628,800. Kung wala ka namang factorial dun sa calculator mo kasi gumagamit ka lang nung normal na calculator sa tindahan, so that is equals to 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And makakakuha ka pa rin ng result na 3,628,800 ways. So, ganun po siya. Okay, so sometimes meron tayong iba pang type of permutation na ginagamit. So, consider the case that only a part of the whole. Kasi ito, di ba, lahat, kasali sila lahat, no? Pero sa next example natin, yung tinatawag natin na permutation, part lang siya, hindi siya yung buo. So this is now a part of permutation. So halimbawa, we have A, B, and C ulit. And kailangan lang natin ng 2 letters to be arranged. Okay? So, dalawa lang ang pwede mong i-arrange. So, pwedeng AB, pwedeng AB or BA, pwede namang AC or CA, or pwede namang BC or CB. Okay? So, ganun lang. So, ang mangyayari lang naman dyan is you just have to multiply 3 times 2, and that is equals to 6. Ano yung formula natin for that? Yan yung NPR. Or yung N natin dyan is yung total. Ito, yan yung total. Tapos yung R naman, yan naman yung part. Okay? Tapos yung, linawin ko na lang dito sa baba, ano? Ayan. So yung NPR natin would equals to 3 factorial over 3 minus 2. Okay, kasi dalawa lang naman yung kukunin. Then factorial. Okay? So that is equals to 6 ways pa rin. And dito sa kabila, ang gagawin mo na dyan is 3p2 na. Okay? So, pwede nyong i-recompute sa ating calculator. Ayan, 6 ways nga siya. So, how about this one? Okay, next example is, doon naman tayo sa deck of cards. So, alam nyo naman sa mga nagbabaraha dyan. So, dito sa deck of cards, ayan. Diba meron tayong meron tayong meron apat ba yun? Yes, 4 na type or na image dun sa ating cards, sa ating deck of cards. We have yung diamond, and we have the heart, tapos we have the clubs. Paano ba i-drawing yung clubs? Ang pangit, no? Basta yan, club yan. And then yung spades naman, ayan, ito naman yung spades. Ang pangit. Pero yun, ito yung diamond. Ito yung heart. Ayan. Tapos ito naman yung clubs. Tapos ito yung spades. Ilan lahat yan? So we have A. Yung A is yung ace natin dyan. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, we have jack and queen and then king. Yan yung pagkakasunod-sunod, di ba? And total, that is 13 times 4. Kasi dala-dalawang color, may black at saka merong di ba? Red, okay? So, that is consist of 52 cards lahat, no? Kaya dapat yung ating deck of cards, 52 yan, okay? So, halimbawa, example tayo dyan, magpe-permute tayo ng, kailangan nating pumili ng 5 cards out of 52 cards, no? At hindi naman natin sinabi kung ano yun, kung pwedeng ace yun, pwedeng 5 na heart, pwedeng 7 na clubs, or 10 na spades, di ba? King na spade, di ba? Ganon. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, so unang bunot mo ng cards, syempre, ang pilian natin, 52 pa. Okay? Kasi 5 yung pipiliin natin, no? So, ang total natin is 52. Tapos, yung R natin is 5. Yan. Okay? So, ang gagawin naman natin dito is, using tayo, mas madali kasing gamitin yung manual na pag-compute lang, no? So, sa unang bunot mo, ang pilian mo pa is 52. Then, sa second mo namang bunot, syempre, ilan na lang natira, no? 51 na lang. The next, sa pangatlong bunot mo, 50 na lang yon yung pilian mo dun. Tapos sa pang-apat, 49. And sa pang-lima, 48 na lang yung pilian mo. Kasi random naman tayo pumili, di ba? So ito, kukunin mo lang yung total niyan. So 52 times 51 times 50 times 49 times 48. So ibig sabihin that is equals to 311,875,200. Okay? So ganun po siya kadami. So how about naman kapag, ayan, meron pa. Example pa tayo about sa deck of cards. Paano naman kung dalawang black na jack ang kukunin natin? 2 black jack. Black jack pala to, no? So another example naman ito. Okay, so ibig sabihin, yung unang bunot mo is 52. And sa pangalawang bunot mo is 51 na lang yung pilian natin. Okay, pero hindi naman kasi di ba? Hindi natin sure na yung mabubunot natin kaagad is yung blackjack, di ba? So, para makuha mo yun, kailangan natin ng 52 times 51, that is 2,652 ways. So, how about naman kapag magpe-permute tayo ng letters. So, halimbawa, we have A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, ito marami na, no? Set ito ng letters. Kaya lang, at end, it ends with letter A. Lahat niyang gagawin nating arrangement ay mag-i-end siya sa A. So therefore, yung N natin dito is supposedly 7 yan, di ba? Kaso yung A kasi, laging nasa dulo. Okay, so magbabawas tayo ng isa. So that is equals to 6. So this is N factorial is equals to 6 factorial. So that is equals to 720 ways. So how about naman kapag yung permutation natin is circular, no? Kasi sometimes merong circular naman, di ba? So, yung sa circular naman, madali lang din naman ito, pero seldom naman siyang gamitin. Bilog tayo, bilog yan. Tapos, halimbawa, we have ABC. Ayan. And pwede din naman siyang ACB, diba? ABC, ACB, BCA, CAB, kahit ano, no? This is known as the circular permutation, which can be stated as follow. Yung gagawin natin dito is just N, quantity n minus 1 factorial. Okay, so halimbawa, we have 4 Americans, example natin to, no? If we have 4 Americans and 3 Chinese, tapos 3 Filipinos. Ngayon, kailangan nilang are to be seated at a round table. O, di ba? Ibig sabihin, circle yun. So, how many setting arrangement are possible when 2 of the same nationality must sit next to each other? Dapat magkaupo sila, no? Magkatabi. So, we consider 3 groups. Group of Americans, Chinese, and Filipinos. So, that is just equals to 3 minus 1 factorial. That is equals to 2 factorial. Or this is equals to 2 factorial is 2 or 2 ways. But these groups can be arranged in, pwede din naman kasi siyang, 4 na factorial para sa Americans, di ba? Pwede din naman siyang 3 factorial sa Chinese, at saka pwede din naman siyang 3 factorials naman para sa Filipinos. Hence, altogether, these people can be arranged in 1,728 ways. Bakit? Kasi, i-multiply mo lang naman yung nahanap natin kanina na 2 ways. So this is 2 factorial times 4 factorials para sa ating Americans, and then 3 factorials para sa ating Chinese, times another 3 factorial para sa ating Filipinos. So this would equals to 1,728 ways. So let us check. Okay, so do not forget na maglagay kayo ng multiplication dyan kasi walang lalabas. So ipakita natin siya dito para makita nyo kung paano ko sinolve. So 2 factorial times 4 factorial times 3 factorial times 3 factorial. So that is 1,728. So ganun lang naman siya kadali. So, kailangan lang nyo lang iintindihin kung ano yung gagamitin nyo, like n factorial, permutation talaga na with yung part. And meron din namang permutation with repetition. Ito yung pang-apat. Na nangyayari lang ito kapag merong mga letters, no? Doon sa ating example, meron naman doon, halimbawa yung statistics. So, yung last type of permutation is the permutation, letter D na to, permutation with repetition. So, nangyayari lang to, halimbawa, we have word, no? Indeterminate. Ayan. So, syempre, may mga naulit dyan. Yung ano natin, yung I, ilang ba ang I? Dalawa, no? Okay? So, yung I natin is dalawa. Yung N natin is 1, 2. Dalawa din. Yung D natin is 1. Yung E natin is 1, 2, 3. Okay? Yung T is equals to 2. And then yung R is equals to 1. M is equals to 1. Ano pa ba? A is equals to 1. Okay? So ngayon, apat lang naman yung may repetition dyan. Kasi nga sabi nga, permutation with repetition. So tatanggalin ko na tong mga 1 na yan. Okay? So ang mangyayari dyan, ang gagawin nyo na lang po, using the formula that is equals to n factorial over yung first na n natin, then factorial, times yung second n natin, factorial, ... kung hanggang kailan yan. Okay? Kung ilan, magkano kadami. So, in this case, we have ilang letters to lahat. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 factorial. Okay? Over, we have 2. Kasi ito muna, no? 2 factorial times 2 factorial times 3 factorial times 2 factorial. So, that is equals to 19,729,600 ways. Ayan. So, tingnan natin kung tama yung ginawa natin. So, dito tayo sa calculator. So, that is equals to 13 factorial over 2 factorial times, ano yung next? 2 factorial ulit times 3 factorial times another 2 factorial. So that is equals to 2232. Ay, kulang tayo dun sa sinulat natin, no? Dito pala ay 129. Ayan, sorry naman. 129,729,600. So 129,729,600 ways. So ganun po tayo mag-compute ng ating permutation. So after this, para makita ko kung natuto kayo, so let us try to solve our activity or module activity number 5 na siguro to, no? Or number 6. Okay, number 6. Pero first, ito na activity sa ating final coverage. So thank you for listening.